I'll see you in Bat Cave. So I wanted to set up this video for day 58 that I went to Bat Cave, North Carolina, which is upstream about 5 miles from Chimney Rock. You've heard a lot about Chimney Rock if you're watching any of the videos on alternative media. Chimney Rock got destroyed, devastated. So did Bat Cave. I have a fuel guy, Derek. God bless you, Derek. And he's been traveling all over the high country. I showed him in a couple of videos. He's traveled over 9,000 miles in the last couple of months, delivering fuel to places like our Howard's Creek. I was talking to him last week when he was there for a fuel drop, and said, so where's it the worst in all the places you're going? And immediately said, oh, Bat Cave. I said, really? Worse than Chimney Rock? He said, well, it's worse off in the fact that they're not getting the help they need. I went and I interviewed the mayor of the town, so to speak, a general contractor there, and a couple from Michigan, beautiful, wonderful couple that have been there going on a month and have set up a command center and are running volunteer teams that have been doing chainsaw work and mucking and that kind of thing, clearing debris. What they don't have is heavy equipment, but I'll get into that in a minute. And I cried 2 days in a row over what I saw. I haven't cried in a while, and I'm not afraid to cry. I just haven't. I've just been going at it. But man, when I saw Bat Cave and driving for miles into Bat Cave from Lake Lure and Chimney Rock area, I had to go way around and go, because they're only letting local traffic or residents, what residents are left. Most of Bat Cave's destroyed. It was built a little tourist town along the river, and I'd say 80-90% of the buildings and infrastructure are gone, roads gone. But you'll see some of that in a minute. I just wanted to kind of set that up. And here we are 2 months later, and as you'll hear the lady from Michigan say, most of the people are at day one, and meaning that it hasn't changed for them or gotten any better for them or any relief since 2 months ago when the storm happened. So send prayers, send help. I'm trying to get some, I've got a foundation that I met with yesterday that I've been working through out of Blowing Rock, and a lot of you are asking, how can we give? How can we give? Come on, Philip, set up something so we can give, and I'm going to get that done. I'm obviously not driven by money, but it takes money and donations and helpers to get stuff done. So I'm going to get that set up. So those of you that want to help financially can. Thank you for those that have sent checks, and as I've shown several times, fuel cards and food cards. Anyway, I'm going to keep at it, and there's a lot of great people. I'm meeting such beautiful people that are just selfless and tireless in giving their time and energy to help. They're compelled. You're going to see this one young man, he's 23 or 24, from Minnesota. It blew my mind. I won't give it away. You'll see him in a minute. I love you. I appreciate you. Appreciate your help and prayers. And I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and give thanks for all of us for what we have. There's a lot of people that have lost everything. Here's some of the report from Bat Cave. Good morning. Good morning. It's day 58. And I'm out rolling. Coming along. Anyway, I'm on my way to Bat Cave this morning, which is over by Chimney Rock that was hit so bad. So he said they're not getting a lot of attention. There's still a lot of them without power, without water. So they're feeding lunch to a bunch of the volunteer workers and homeless people and displaced people. And I'm going and taking coffee in our coffee percolator and all the fixings. So I'm excited about today and sober-minded about what I'm going to see and hear with people there. So God, use me in your service today. Well, I felt compelled to wear my coffee serving hat today. You know, seriously, it's the holidays. People had a hard time. Why not dress up a little bit? Make everybody feel festive. Wore my festive hat. I just switched it out. Took my toboggan off. Put my holiday hat on. All right, I'm about 30 minutes from Bat Cave. Hopefully I can get there. Just coming into Lake Lure area and seeing all this. I'm just surprised how muddy the water still is in the creek. Well, I arrived in Lake Lure. Wow, there's submerged boats down there. I guess this marina got wrecked. Going down here, wow.
Proceed to the route.
Yeah, I'll proceed to the route, honey. Wow. And I hope I don't find a body. I don't know if this is even safe. Wow. All right. I'll keep going here. So I'm coming into Bat Cave now. The roads are closed, so to speak. I've been stopped by 2 sheriffs, but then when they found out I was bringing coffee and helping serve food, they said, oh yeah, at the post office, go ahead and go carefully through and take your time. So wow, that house. Hey, how you doing? Barely hanging there. Deck. One lane road ahead. Yeah, everything's back to normal now here. I'm being sarcastic, obviously. As I keep saying, it's not going to be back to normal for years. Wow. There's a big, nice bridge gone. There's what's left of it down there. All right, coming in the Bat Cave.
My name is Andrea Vanstrad. I'm down here in Bat Cave working. I've been down here for weeks with some of the locals down here. We are day 50 some out, and our area in Bat Cave still looks like day 1.
I'll just get over here and give you a view of it from there. Man, that was a beautiful building. Beautiful work, rock work. Wow, that building's gone. Wow. Pray for Bat Cave. Pray for Western North Carolina.
Our needs are bigger. We need big equipment. We have huge jobs going. We have 60-foot span washout bridges that have been washed out that we're trying to put in. We're still trying to get people off of their property and or back onto their property that can't do either the one due to the hurricane washing their bridge out, their land out.
My thing is that we're down here trying to do these jobs on very little donations. And I know it's tight, it's tough, but monetary donations for us to go get the equipment we need to go and get these houses dug out, get these bridges made, would be huge. We have people here that are skilled operators, no equipment.
We've literally been thinking about ways that we can reuse these resources around here. That's how unfunded and that we are. that we were talking about using the beams that have washed down into the river, pulling those out, taking plasma cutters, cutting them, getting them as straight as we can, and making bridges that way to get people in and out.
The big difference in our community down here is Batcave is unincorporated, Chimney Rock is incorporated. Chimney Rock has city council and they have a mayor. We have a fire department for our leadership, and they're actually shutting down their operations now. We're unincorporated. We haven't seen FEMA. We haven't seen the National Guard. All we have are a bunch of country boys out here doing what they do.
We're all volunteer. We're a bunch of volunteers. I call us the Mutts of America.
Okay.
We're from Michigan. My husband and I are from Michigan. There's some locals down here, but for the most part, we have people in from West Virginia. We have a crew coming in from Georgia, Missouri, you name it. We've had people come in and volunteer with us. It's been absolutely amazing.
But you need a lot
the
more
needs that
volunteers.
we need are just bigger than what most people have. We need large equipment. We need financial donations. We had a load of rock that we paid for. It was, well over $1,000, and it's barely any rock.
My wife lost her building. Her theory is our walls are gone, but our doors are open, so we're here to help the community. We're all volunteer-based, privately funded. I'm a licensed general contractor, and we're just trying to do what we can to help everybody in the community out.
Anyway, I've learned a lot here in Batcave today. It is a wrecked mess. Getting a lot of help. There's some good people here from Michigan and other places helping. They need a lot of help. They need heavy equipment and operators more than anything.
We have our Batcave Disaster Relief. You can find it on Facebook, Instagram. There you can see pictures of what we are doing.
Yeah, so I just met this 23-year-old young man from Michigan, driven down here to help in Batcave, and they don't have enough skid steers and equipment. He said, I don't know how he afforded it or what. That's not my business. He said, I'm going to go buy a skid steer. And he drove his truck down to South Carolina and bought this used skid steer and just brought it up here to help. Maybe he'll tell me why or what it motivated him besides God. Hey, can I ask you a quick question? I know you're busy. Can you be on film? Can you tell me what you're doing and why?
Well, first, I came up here last week and I was volunteering at the distribution center and helping give people what they need. And then I felt the urge to buy a piece of equipment and a trailer and help out mechanically and physically in the field to do what I can. Because
What do you do in Michigan before this?
Minnesota,
Minnesota,
from
sorry.
Northwest
Forgive me.
Minnesota.
What do you do?
I'm a farmer. So now we were harvesting when the hurricane happened, so I wasn't able to do anything. And then I just felt the urge to come help. I got done with that. And I hopped on it and came down here.
It's awesome. God bless you. So I'm pulling out of Batcave, and I was able to leave coffee supplies and leave some money to help, and I'm going to come back and be back and see what God wants to do. God bless Batcave and these people working and sacrificing here. And no, America, Western North Carolina will not be back to normal in some places ever. And a lot of places for years. Please help. Please send help, donations, whatever you can do.